Blade. The only left-handed bat in the lineup, Gary J.P. Crawford at number 9.
Hello guys, good evening, welcome to my stream tonight. Gonna be doing some Formula 1 racing again. Gonna be not only doing my career mode, but later tonight I'm gonna actually practice up for the league race coming up this weekend. So I hope you enjoy the stream, and you enjoy my races I'm doing tonight. And don't mind the rain in the background, I am listening to the Seattle Mariners game right now on the radio.
Signed as a free agent with the Giants in December way back in 2011. Glad to have him in a Mariners uniform. The white and the 3-2 pitch. It is just a bit outside for ball 4. It didn't miss by much. Umpires in the stands not too happy with the call, but a walk to Blade. He's on at first base with 2 outs. No score.
The car settings screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button, and you can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change. Okay, engines fired up, we're set.
Straight away. Now the set by Castillo and the 0-1 on the way. It's a breaking ball. It's low for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. How about the umpires for tonight's game? Jordan Baker is the plate umpire calling balls and strikes. Stu Sherwater is at first. John Bacon at second. Mark Carlson is the umpire at third. He's managed by Mark Nasse, his 4th year as the skipper of the ball club. Now the stretch and the 1-1.
Restart the session. Forgot to change the engine components. Actually, yeah, there we go. I actually forgot to change the engine components before I started the spring quali.
They are the A's. We played in Sacramento. The 1-2 pitch up high with a fastball, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, we kind of got used to it in spring training because they train in Mesa. We get a chance to play the A's 2-3 times every spring and late February and throughout the month of March. Ledea leading first. Held on by Solano. Here's the pitch on the way.
It's a United States love affair with Formula 1 at the moment.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oakland last year, 69 and 93. They weren't in last place in the American League West. That belonged to the Angels. Finished in 4th place of the West. The runner goes, pitch of the way, swinging a foul back by Langoliers, and the count is still 3-2. Blade running with 2 outs. Count 3-2 on Langoliers. But after the slow start last year, Oakland was 37 and 61. But in the second half of the last 64 games, they were a 500 ball club at 32 and 32. So that was quite an improvement over where they were at the first 4 months of the year. Lead at first, Blade takes off.
Alright, on to the sprint race, guys.
Soderstrom, a left-handed hitter, and 9 home runs last season. Luis ready from the stretch. Runners get their leads on the pitch. Soderstrom takes a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Skippered by Dan Wilson after Martinez hitting coach.
So it's all about speed in today's sprint. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top?
Aaron has had it last year when Danny took over, and anchor as well on August the 22nd. The Mariners.
We're racing then today in Travis County, Texas, around the 20 corners of this wonderful Circuit of the Americas. We'll be reaching speeds of around 200 miles per hour here today, and there are plenty of good opportunities to pass, especially through the 2 DRS zones into turn 1 and the long back straight into turn 12. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Fernando Alonso, Leclerc, Sainz, Stroll, Perez, Hamilton, Russell, Magnussen, Sargent, Hulkenberg, Bottas, Ocon, Joe, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, Gasly, and the rookie. And with me for this commentary this afternoon, former racing driver Naomi Schiff. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say they've got the better of them more often than not. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race. But I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was a
T-Mobile has been such a savings for us.
We love it. Switch today and get 2 free 5G phones, like the Motorola Edge with Turbo Power Charge that gives you power for the day in just 15 minutes. And customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 to learn
That sounds
more.
good.
With AutoPay plus taxes and fees, plus $5 per line without AutoPay. Debit bank account required. 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T.
Here we go then. The formation lap is underway ahead of today's sprint.
New line for well-qualified customers, plus taxes, $35 per line and charges. Details at T-Mobile.com. Motorola Edge requires 60 watt charger. Charge your phone separately. Actual performance will vary based on usage and configuration. You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
We're almost ready to start the sprint as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
Last year, 3.270 ERA now in Athletic. Here's the lineup to the pitch, the leadoff batter, Victor Robles. And it's going to be a little bit high for ball 1. Robles 0 for 3 last night in the opener, but he had a sacrifice fly and a run batted in. And that tie that gave it 1-1 and scored J.P. Crawford. The windup man, the next pitch to Vic. It's strike down the inside corner, 1 ball. And
Here we
1
go.
strike. Mariners came up with 3 big runs in the bottom of the 8th inning to win that game 4-2.
Oops, I completely forgot to change the gearbox. There we go.
But he has an excellent changeup, and we just saw it right there.
Oh, come on. Really? Whoa, Hulkenberg, come on, dude. Ah, come on, Hulkenberg. Really, dude? Ah, come on.
Wind up and the 1-2.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward. That move was illegal, I'm afraid, mate. Return the position, give it back. Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Caution up ahead.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Ooh.
I've got some information on Alonso. Okay, they're out of this race.
Well, that sucks for them.
Okay, clear. Caution, caution. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Oh, it's Piastri. That's not good.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Whoa, Perez, come on, dude.
Brilliant, Nice move. Keep going.
Oh, come on, Hamilton, really? Welcome viewer to the stream, how you doing tonight?
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.3 seconds. Keep managing your tyres, manage your tyres. Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
Oh, whoa. That's not supposed to happen like that.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
that was close, that was close.
Service advisors that respect your time and your budget. Managers that support and empower employees to work for their customers. Not often seen, a business office that ensures every part of buying.
Yes, great drive, great drive. Everyone here is really happy with that performance. Well done, mate.
I always got second place in there. That's not bad.
When it's time to sell your home, you hope your agent knows the market. Timing, pricing, interest rates, neighborhoods.
So with the
staging
sprint
open houses,
concluded, join us next time for
complaints,
qualifying.
paperwork.
And of course, the
and
main
Jackson
event,
will guide you on
this
your big
weekend's
move.
Formula One
No,
Grand Prix.
When you
We'll
hire a
see you
Wykert
next
agent,
time.
You can be sure you've got a partner who will guide you every
Not
step
bad.
of the way.
20th
From
to
listing
second
to
place, that's pretty
closing
good.
and everything in between. Wykert. Dream, move, home. Each Wykert franchise office is independently owned and operated.
Traffic backups are inconvenient, but if your pipes are backing up at home, that's bad. There's only one cure for this pesky problem: the experts in Beacon Plumbing, Heating, Septic, and Mechanical. Trust them to clear your clogs. Stop freaking and call Beacon. 1-800-FREAKIN.
Hi everybody, Rick Riz here. Come to Sandberg Volvo in Linwood for an unbelievable selection of new and certified Volvos, plus a huge selection of pre-owned vehicles in every make and model. Sandberg Volvo is the only consistent Excellence Award winner in the entire Pacific Northwest for customer service. Enjoy valet service and free towing, plus an exclusive lifetime warranty on parts and labor with any service visit. It's a quick drive from anywhere. Sandberg Volvo in Linwood, or visit SandbergVolvoCars.com.
You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
Okay.
We go to the third inning. Mariners and A's, no score.
It's a United States love affair with Formula One at the moment, so what a thrill for everyone today to see our drivers lapping COTA at full hot lap speed. It's the Circuit of the Americas, and it's qualifying.
There's been some traffic against Castillo through the first 2 innings. Nothing to show for it, though. The pitch, it's high, just above the zone. Ball one strike on Butler. He flew out to left field his first time. Castillo into the motion. Here's the pitch. Swung on a soft ground ball right to shortstop. JP has it, sets his feet, fires across to get the out, one away. It's a fly away Friday. Alaska Airlines reminds you that you'll score 5 times miles on eligible concessions and team store purchases with your Alaska Airlines Visa card every Friday home game at T-Mobile Park. For more info, just go to alaskaair.com/5xmariners. Here's Brent Rooker. He flew out deep to right field his first time. The pitch, that's outside and away. I'm sure that Rooker was just happy to put the ball in play after last night. He struck out 4 times, 3 times against.
Alright, time for the
Okay,
actual
guys,
qualifying.
everyone be aware the car's ready to go.
Once I get onto the track though, guys, I'm gonna pause the stream because I need to get to showering, so I'll be right back after I get out into the track.
39 home runs a year ago for Rooker. 1-1. Swung out foul away. How much do you think it bothered?
Once I get out in the pit lane, out of the pit lane and go track.
39 is a great number, but 40 is a big number.
There we go. Alright, I'll be right back, guys.
The park. Whether you're in the north or south, they've got you covered. Come visit their incredible showrooms today or online at Toyota.
Alright guys, welcome back. I'm about to start the qualifying session now for my Formula 1 race on career mode.
Here's a quick position rundown for you. The top 5 are Verstappen, Sargent, Ricciardo, Norris and Gasly. They're in second. And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Alright. Change the gearbox to automatic. There we go.
We've been pushed down to P19, I'm afraid.
Oh, whoops. That wasn't supposed to happen. There we go. Not bad, 134.0. Hey Mal, welcome to the stream tonight, how you doing?
I cut myself.
What? Why, Mal? Why did you do that? If that is true.
134.0.
But why, Mao? Why did you do that? If that is actually what happened. Why did you do that?
So Rooker, home run number 1 on the year. Julio, as we look at the replay, leaping for it, hit off the top of the fence, then went into the pen and disappeared. Here's the windup and the pitch to Blade, a swing and a foul.
But that doesn't mean you should harm yourself, Mao. That's not good for you.
Trapped 203.2 miles per hour.
That's definitely not good for you, Mao. You know that I'm always here for you if you need to talk to you if you feel that way.
Standing by.
Okay, that's fine. Let me go ahead and create party chat. Hang on.
Now the line and the 1-1. Swinging a ground ball foul on the first base side. 1 and 2 on Blade. I was searching for the second base.
Alright, it's available, Mao. Go ahead and join.
Weird how it hit the wall and just kind of hopped over. With a little bit of luck, that could have stayed in. Hayes would have gotten at least 1 run, but not 2. Would have been extra bases.
That's how they scored their runs last night. The 2 home runs by Soderstrom. The next pitch, and it's low. And outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Blade. The Mariners have to
Relax some comeback magic again, just like last night.
They did it last night. Looking to do it again.
Hey, Mao, you doing okay?
2-2 to Blade, and it's down low.
I'm sorry you're feeling that way right now, Mao.
Lewis has been to a lot of 3-ball counts.
He's over 80 pitches now.
I understand, but that doesn't mean you should harm yourself.
Giving up the 3 hits, 2-0 A's. Next offer on the way, swinging a foul off the screen behind home plate.
Are you sharing your audio, just wondering?
So with
Okay,
2 outs,
just wanted to make
double
sure.
by Butler that's stuck at the base of the wall in center.
Okay.
Then the home run
Again,
by
I'm
Rooker
just
lets
telling you
it
now,
to the pen.
don't follow what people do when they're depressed in terms of their emotional state, Mao. That's not good. Harming yourself or trying to kill yourself is not good. No, that's a lie. Whoever is telling you that is a liar. Then that's not true.
What if Alaska Air could take you further, like all the way to Asia?
Well, don't listen to him. Yes.
Now that Hawaiian has joined Alaska,
And I want you to know that it's not good at all to listen to him, okay?
Seattle to Tokyo and Seoul. So start booking some vacation days and fly from our home field to the world. Book now
Oh,
at
sorry, hang on.
alaskaair.com. Making fresh produce and food
That good?
affordable and accessible to all is a mission
Okay.
Safeway is deeply committed to.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I can not only hear the stream chat and everybody else in the stream game as well, but also that baseball game on the radio.
50% on Fresh Pass memberships, plus get a monthly $5 credit, free unlimited
Sorry, I didn't mean to stress you out with that.
produce, and double rewards. Check out your Safeway for You app for all details and savings. Or
Here's to hoping that
safeway.com/.
Frankie will hold to his word and follow the rules and allow Katie to join my stream.
Business banking solutions and high-touch relationships. You can swing for the fences with confidence. Learn more at
Is this Frankie or is this Catherine?
Member FDIC, equal housing lender, all loans subject to approval. Baseball's back. A new season brings opportunities for big wins, sellouts.
Frankie's account joined the stream chat, by the way.
All of these at only 2 places, the ballpark and Yakima Legends
Is this Frankie or is this Catherine?
live events. Treat yourself with delicious food. Stretch out in large, spacious rooms, and just in time for the new season, the brand new Sage Spa. Drive over while listening to the game and make this season legendary. It's your new favorite road trip, Legends Casino
Frankie,
within winning distance.
let Catherine join my stream and follow my rules on the stream chat. No, it is him. He said Frankfurt, Namako, or whoever it is. And on top of that, you need to leave her alone. No controlling her. Like killing someone. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, if you're not gonna follow the rules, no point of you joining the streams anymore, dude. You know, just keep hacking into other people's accounts, Fomo. That's not a good idea. We will once I hold true to my word about what I told Frankie earlier. Agreed. Oh yeah? That's nice. Oh, he's coming to your house instead of you going there? Oh. Oh, that's right, because of a real estate guy coming. Why is he not gonna... Is he gonna be there that weekend, or no? Oh, okay. So he's just gonna be gone for Friday and Saturday? Okay. I hope you're listening, Frankie. You need to let Catherine join our stream. Or my stream. My stream, technically. And that's a lie. You're not a real estate agent, Frankie. He said he's the real estate agent, and that's not true. Yeah. So it's not... It's not you, Frankie. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, license, you need to be qualified for that too. So stop lying. Mm-hmm. It's not funny, by the way, too. Mm-hmm.
Right, our best lap so far, 1 minute 34.0.
I'm just messaging him the stream chat, just so you know.
At Frankie Desiato do what we want or face consequences.
I just basically told him to do what we're asking, which is basically let Kitty join our stream, or face consequences, just so you know, Mal. I just don't know why Eleanor hasn't contacted the police about it yet, because she should. Even though he's family, he's done wrong. He needs to face the consequences for that.
20th in the speed trap, 203.
Yeah, it is. I hope you did, because what you're doing is wrong. Mm-hmm. Says there's 2 viewers watching.
I don't need forgiveness.
That's not what we're saying, Frankie. You say he doesn't need forgiveness, but that's not what we're saying. What we're saying is you need to face the actions that you've done in terms of the consequences that you'll get. Which means, in terms of what I'm trying to say, you need to learn to follow the rules or face consequences, which in this case, what you've done to Keone and Nessa, and possibly Stephanie, is criminal. Yeah, you have no right to do whatever you want, Frankie. In terms of the criminal stuff you've done.
Fabulous Austin in the great state of Texas. The circuit itself, 14 miles southeast of the city centre, has been home to the US Grand Prix since 2012.
Yeah.
The latest in a long list of iconic tracks to have that honour. We're racing today then in Travis County, Texas.
Yep. When you least expect it to.
200 miles per hour await us on this magnificent racetrack. It's 60% full throttle with plenty of good
your choice, your consequences.
Especially through the two DRS zones into turn 1 and the long back straight into turn 12. What a race we have in store today.
Same.
Far away from starting. Here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lando Norris put in a
And I bet Kitty will be happy too if that happens.
start from pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Russell, Verstappen,
Yeah.
Leclerc, Sainz, Stroll, Ocon, Hulkenberg, Gasly, Bottas, Sonoda, Joe,
And me.
Sargent, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Fernando Alonso, Oscar Piastri, and the rookie. Alongside me here in the commentary box today, former racing driver extraordinaire Naomi Schick. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say, they've got the better of.
I hope you're hearing this, Frankie.
We know it's not where you start.
Let Kitty join.
But let's talk about the start now. What's there to help the drivers get away well?
Well, the race is...
And I need to ask her a few questions about what happened on yesterday.
Hi.
Formation lap gets underway and
Hey Kitty, welcome to the stream. Yeah, she's in her account right now. Kitty, can you explain to me something? And it's about yesterday, by the way.
So as all the cars reform the grids, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn
Sure, what's up?
points from today's race, with final
Why did you try and attack Mao and try to kill her? With the help of Frankie's coercion.
She deserved it.
That's not true. You know she did not deserve that. She says you deserved it. That's what she's reasoning with. Please explain.
Because of stealing.
Stealing? Stealing what? Yeah. If anything, you stole stuff from her. Yeah. Remember?
Adam.
So what? That's in the past, Kitty. She's with a new... She's talking about relationship-wise. Her heart from Adam. Get over it, Kitty. It's in the past. Yeah, remember, Kitty? You stole him from Mal first. Because he preferred your sister over you, Kitty. Mm-hmm. He actually preferred Mal over you, Kitty. Yeah, you were basically being manipulated into doing things that were illegal. Mainly by the K-Bars and then now Frankie. And on top of that, Kitty, stop listening to what Frankie's telling you. If he's telling you to kill someone, that's a lie. It is morally wrong.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the
Please.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
And on top of that, please, I need you to do something so that it'll be easier for Mal to get things for herself, which is you need to give her access to her bank account again and her ID card and birth certificate. She needs her birth certificate, her ID, everything that she needs in terms of personal information. So please, can you get... So please, Kitty, can you give her her ID and her birth certificate back? And social security number card?
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Push, push.
She's still with Adam.
No, that's not true. She's with Damien. She's assuming that you're still with him. No, Adam. She's with Damien now. Yeah. Adam's fair game for it if you want to go back to him. Yeah, Mal's got a new boyfriend, and possibly even another one if she's able to visit me more often. Mm-hmm. With my help on mental and emotional support, of course. Don't listen to what Frankie's telling you. If he's trying to manipulate you to believe that Mal's with Adam, he's lying. I know the true Mal will never go back with him. Yeah, she's in love with him now instead of Adam. Mainly because... And it's also mainly because she doesn't want to deal with the stress of being with a celebrity, too.
Frankie saw them together.
That's a lie. It's with Damien that she's with, Kitty. Frankie's lying to you. Frankie said he saw you and Adam together. Please listen to us, Kitty. He's lying to you. Yeah. It is true. I can attest to that because Mal told me. On party chat, text, and phone call. Yeah, he's manipulating you to believe him on everything he says. Don't do that.
Nice move. Good job.
And your brother-in-law too, don't forget. What he did to Kiyomi is wrong.
Frankie is an honest man.
Don't listen to him, Kitty. Frankie is lying. She believes he's an honest man. Clearly he's not because of what he's doing against your will. He's taking advantage of your emotional distress, Kitty.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
Please believe us. And plus, your mom's worried about you, too. Yeah. Don't you remember? You, your mom, and your sister are planning to go to Vegas. Well, true, but still, I figured I'd let her know. Do you want to go with just them, or not? If not, then Mel can let your mom know. But please, listen to us. Do not listen to Frankie, okay?
Right, we need to get past here.
Only if
Use
Frankie
overtake.
can
Also
come
overtake.
too.
How about your husband, Kai? Why not him? Only if Frankie could come. What he's done is wrong, both to Keone, to Stephanie, and to Nessa. Yeah, don't you remember that, Kitty? Don't you know that it is wrong for him to do that? And I will be honest with you, Kitty. You need to go to sex therapy, basically to get.
I deserved it.
That's a lie. She says she deserved it.
Let's be a bit more careful about where and when we use ERS, and let's try and be consistent as you use it moving forward.
Yeah, you have the choice of your own body. Your body, your choice. We're not kidding, Kitty. It is true. Please, just listen to us.
Men are in charge.
Everyone is in charge of their own body. Whether it be a man or a woman. Men are only in charge. And so are women. You haven't answered Mel's question, Kitty.
Back home.
So she went back onto Bothell, I assume, then. Yep, back home. That doesn't make sense. That's my guess, yep. No, only a manipulated kitty would do that. We know that the real... Yeah, I know that the true kitty would never do this. And it's making me and your mom very worried about you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I love to see you and your sister, Kitty. Without Frankie. Which your husband... Yeah, your husband is actually Kai. Remember that, okay? Mm-hmm. Your husband is Kai.
Not for long.
What'd you say, Mel? What do you mean not for long, by the way, Kitty? I know that the real Kitty would not want to leave her current husband just to be with a guy that manipulates.
Marry Frankie instead.
Kitty, please don't. If this really is what Kitty's saying, she says she's going to marry Frankie instead. Yeah, he may have been bad for the first few years that we known him, but he's a changed man. People can change. Deal with the change. Remember that? You should stay and take care of a child. Yeah, we heard you crying, remember? Stop ignoring our advice. Trust me, I know that there's better men for you to be with, Kitty, than Frankie. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anybody that's not willing to manipulate you. Mm-hmm. But she stopped him. Yeah. And stop it. Yeah. And stop ignoring our advice, Kitty. Please listen to us.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota Tacoma. Now through March 31st, get 4.99 APR financing on a new 25 Tacoma. Excludes TRD Pro and Trail option. Or lease a remaining new 24 Tacoma.
The only condition is that Frankie must not come with. It is just you girls. Yep, just you three girls. You, your mom, and Mal. Yep.
Something is brewing here in a belief system late in the game. Soto Mojo. 2 out.
Okay, nice work. Really good job with that target, mate.
I know you don't like it when we're trying to reason with you, Kitty, but you need to listen.
Help is always nearby. Amanda here for Care Partners Senior Living. Our communities offer safe living spaces with medical professionals.
I know.
Ready Participate in activities whenever you like and socialize at your own pace. With locations throughout Washington and Arizona, you'll find a Care Partners community near you. Care, it's in our name and what we do.
I understand. I'm not going to anyway. Because technically, I do want you to know that technically all the bad stuff she's done is her own decision through manipulation of someone else.
Work with a Weichert agent today. Each Weichert franchised office is independently owned and operated.
Play-by-play coverage of Seattle Mariners
Mm-hmm. Like Mal has done recently with Derek. And yep, with the help, with my guidance and help, she got the courage to stand up for herself. Mm-hmm. It's not that hard. It just takes time and courage. Mm-hmm. So, sorry if I'm getting on topic, by the way, Mal, but I do want to let you know, did you get my text recently about something exciting Nintendo has announced lately? They dropped a bombshell on their, Nintendo Direct app called Nintendo Today. They just released the release date, for the live-action, Nintendo-based Zelda movie. Mm-hmm. Guess when it's coming out? March 26th, 2 years from now. And like I said, it's going to be live-action based. No CGI animation like they did with Mario. Mm-hmm. And I found out who's the director for that movie. Do you remember the movies Kingdom of Planet of the Apes and the Maze Runner movie series? So the director in that movie is Wes Ball. He's the one that's doing the Zelda movie. Mm-hmm. Plus, no. But in terms of distribution and production, 50% of it is going to be by Shigeru Miyamoto of Nintendo. The other half is going to be by one of the board of directors or CEOs of Arab Productions, the same company that made the live-action Marvel Spider-Man recent movie series. Good question, yeah. Yeah, hopefully someone that we know. In terms of acting is what I mean. Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll be fine. My question is though, I guess, who's going to be acting as Link, the main hero of the game. Oh, that's cool, kitty. Wait, to clarify, kitty, do you mean you're acting as Zelda in the movie, or are you playing the Zelda video game right now? Hang on. Trying to figure out. That's a little too young for a Zelda actor, in my opinion. She's trying to manipulate me to believe that she's being Zelda in the movie. Yeah. I will be honest with you though, kid. Can I just say something out of what she said though? To be honest, kitty, you probably will not be a movie actress, but in terms of adult filming, you could be a good one. Mm-hmm. With your own identification and stuff though, not mouse. Mm-hmm.
Box were coming in this lap, pitting this lap then, coming to the pits at the end
Yep.
of this lap.
One scene that he came back to get him, and now he's behind a Butler, pretty good hitter, 2-0.
Okay, this is dangerous. The danger part of the lineup, Butler.
Yep, to both you and to Mal as well.
Here's the pitch.
Although, maybe at some point, if I'm living with you, there's no point, because I'd be a part of it, maybe.
You have to think it's getting loose for Blade if it gets that far. So Luzardo down to 2 hitters here, Butler and Rooker. 3 balls, no strikes. Pitch to Butler. He sends it high. Ball 4. The A's really threatening here.
Yeah, we missed the kitty. That was nice, caring, and on top of that, just being there for us, whether it be for you or for me in the past. Plus, like Mal said, your mom's worried about you too. She was very worried about you when you tried to attack her. So that just goes to show you, Kitty, you need to listen to us. Mm-hmm.
That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
I don't know.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Luzardo's pitch. Strike. A little generous. Play bit of ball.
Mattress actress.
Luzardo will take it. No balls, no strikes.
What's that supposed to mean, Kitty? She said mattress actress.
Look at the All-Star, Silver Slugger. Here's the pitch. Right away. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, what's that supposed to mean, Kitty?
Extensions for Butler, extension for Rooker.
You still there, Mel? Okay.
Runners take their leads. Luzardo set. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, because I'm kind of wondering what she meant by that.
Plays ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Unless she's talking about the adult film thing, then I can understand that, but I just need clarification.
Through Rooker right here.
Maybe.
What Mel is.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, you could be that too if you want to copy her.
Here's the 1-2. That's away.
But just not like the whole, like... But also, Kitty, I'm just curious, what made you decide to change your hair black instead of, keeping it blonde?
2 balls, 2 strikes. Pretty pivotal spot right here.
And I think what Katie meant was the way she said it was, it was directed towards you. You're that type of, actress, basically.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Yeah, and I'm willing to support your decision on that, Kitty.
Steps out of the box now, climbs back in.
We don't care what you do with your own body as long as you use it for good, you know?
Swung on and missed. Went upstairs on a heater, blew up on him. It's a big strikeout for
Mm-hmm.
Luzardo. 2 away.
And also, Kitty, if I ever get a job and ever have the ability to do this, I will subscribe to your OnlyFans account.
Again, Saucedo to face Blade to try and keep the A's off the board here in the 7th inning. We'll come back. New pitcher on the way right after this.
Yeah, because families gotta support each other.
At the forefront of innovation. Rickford is here for steel. Lightweight and quiet operation. Low maintenance and 0 emissions.
Yeah.
Maximizes the benefits of battery.
And I will be honest, Mel, by the way, I might do that anyway because of the fact that both you and your sister and your mom are a beautiful woman.
Logan's coming in for his stop now.
SteelUSA.com and click deals. Steel, trusted by me.
Yeah, so. Mm-hmm.
Professional. It's not enough to just possess knowledge.
Because Mal knows that I still have some feelings for you, Kitty, but not as much as to Mal, basically.
All while pushing the limits. And we put this knowledge to the test in every
Mm-hmm.
GMC Sierra by engineering each one to outperform your expectations. So you know you're getting precision and durability when you need it GMC Sierra that's trust worth knowing. We are professional grade. See your Northwest GMC.
Oh, and I do want to give you a heads up, by the way, Mal. Wish me luck tomorrow. Gonna be doing a league race, by the way. But it's going on the track. But it's going on the track I'm doing right now, which is Texas. It's actually on Singapore. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, Kitty, I thought I'd let you know I'm actually in an online Formula One racing league.
With breathtaking views of the Pacific Northwest, award-winning dining options, and over 650 slot machines. There's always more to explore at Swinomish Casino and Lodge.
And then about your hair color, Kitty, is black your natural color, or is it blonde? Mel, do you know? Yeah, Mal's natural color is black, I think, right? So, dirty blonde, basically. Yeah. But, is your natural color, Kitty, black, or is it blonde? Can you clarify? Because I remember you as a blonde. Unless if that was your, like, dye color for your hair. Okay, but is it a Oh, you dyed it black. Okay, that's understandable, I think. Sounds like she dyed her hair. Yeah, it's blonde, I think, right? Yeah. That's understandable. But like I told you, Katie, and I told Mel about this already too, I hope you'll wish me luck tomorrow in my league race, and hopefully I win it for you guys. Yep. I'm sure she will, I'm sure she will. I know, I am too. I hope you still have... I know, Mal, I know. See? You hear how Mal's feeling right now, Kitty? Because of the way you're acting. You need to stand up for yourself. Men are not in control of your body. You are. Mm-hmm. Don't fall for any of Frankie's tricks or lies, okay? Listen to us. He just wants to use you. And physically, don't forget. Please, Kitty, can you just listen to us? And I'm serious, Kitty, by the way. I care about you still, a lot. Just as much as your mom. Even though I don't... But why, Kitty? Why? Is that like your pet peeve? What's the reason why? She says she likes being used, but I'm asking if it's like her pet peeve or like her fancy that she wants or something.
It's mine.
It's your what? It's your pet peeve or is it your fantasy? What is it?
Hey.
Oh, it's her kink, basically her fantasy. Yeah, please, Kitty. Frankie is a very, very, very bad man for you to be with in terms of the type of guy or type of person he's been to your cousin Nessa and to your brother-in-law Keone. And to Stephanie, don't forget.
Okay, mate. Right, we've got some clear track in front of us, so let's make best use of it and make the next lap a quick one. You got this.
Please, don't listen to what Frankie wants you to do, okay? We know better than him. In fact, he's even killed his father too, don't you remember? Yeah, he killed his father due to the vehicle that he was driving. Mm-hmm. Morally and also in legal terms. If his father was abusing him, he should have reported him to the police instead of getting rid of him. Mm-hmm.
Yes, mate, we hit the target. Nice work.
Eventually she's gonna have to, but I'm gonna keep trying. And remember, you have my contact number still, I think, don't you? If you don't, I can give it to you. I just want you to understand that Frankie might not be a good guy for you to be with. You need to be with Kai, your current husband. And if Mao wants to be with Damien, then why not me instead? Mao won't be mad if I'm with you. If that happens, yeah. Yeah. Only if that happens, though, like I said. So will you agree with us, Kitty, on that, at least? If Mao is going to be with Damien, if it turns out that she's actually going to marry him, then won't you want to be with me instead of Frankie? Because, honestly, I'm a better man than him. I've been through a lot, but I've gotten through it through perseverance and, on top of that, standing up for myself. Even though I don't have a job currently, I'm still trying to look. Mm-hmm. Trust me. Mal can attest to that. Can't you, Mal? It's true. And I will be honest with you, Kitty, sometimes when I talk naughty with Mal, it is a way of comforting her, too. I'm sure she will. If you... You go pick him up, I assume? Okay. I hope you're listening to what we were talking about, Kitty, because I am serious. Yeah. Your sister will not be upset if you decide to be with me. wholeheartedly 1% agree, Mal. Three viewers, so she's gotta be in there. And plus, yeah, please. He's not only doing that, he's also trying to make you do illegal things which are morally wrong. She's family. Family is supposed to be there for each other. Or to try and basically separate each other out.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
And work on our problems together. And like I told Mao, if you are ever alone, kitty, I'm there for you.
Become an all-star saver with a 4% APY 4 or 7 month featured CD. Go to homestark.com
It's true.
CD hits to check out all the rates and learn more. Terms and conditions apply. $500 minimum opening deposit. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
And I do want to remind you, kitty, if I do say I love you to Mel, no, that's because I care. That's because I care about her as a best friend, not. Wait, you'll consider what? You'll consider being my girlfriend? Is that what you're saying? She did message she'll consider it, but I don't know what it's been entailed to. We'll see what she says in response. I do want to let you know, okay, sorry if me and Mal are talking a lot and you're not responding as much, but we're just trying to make sure you know that me and her are there for you, okay?
Not hurting Mal.
Okay, she says she'll consider not hurting you, basically. Morally and also in legal terms too, kitty, okay? More often than not, I want Frankie to be in jail. And kitty, like I told you, or like I was going to say earlier, sorry, if I ever say I love you to your sister, know that it's only because I care about her as a best friend, not as a lover, unless if we're actually together. And just so you know, Mal can attest to this, she's told me that Damien's a very good guy. And even though he has meltdown problems, she's always been there for him. Whether it be me or some other man that's kind of like me. Yep. If he wants to be with a woman that's into criminal activity, go for it. I don't care. Yep. Or past criminals that have had a change of heart. You, on the other hand, Kitty, should be with someone like me that cares about people and on top of that wants to make a world a better place. Plus, Kitty, I'm just being honest with you right now. While I may have disagreement on certain topics that me and Mal have, like some political examples, I'm not gonna get into specifics, but just basically political stuff, we still care about each other, right? Mm-hmm. The overall concept I'm trying to get with you, Kitty, is if we have differences, even though we have differences, we still care about each other. Mm-hmm. Yeah, please. He's just trying to basically get in your head. Yeah, remember... If you don't remember, Kitty, remember how Anakin Skywalker turned into Darth Vader first off, and then basically killed the Emperor out of the goodness of his heart to try and save his son? Remember that? Then if you do remember that, that's what we're trying to do for you. We're trying to make you change back to basically being a good person. Mm-hmm. It may not be a one-to-one recreation of your life in terms of the movie, but it's almost similar. So please, Kitty, don't listen to what Frankie's telling you. Mm-hmm. He's just like the Emperor, remember that? Yeah. And also, I found out something interesting in terms of the Star Wars movies in general. The movies, I think, are kind of like a real-life adaptation of what's going on with our current government right now. Because at first, the first 3 episodes involved basically oligarchs trying to take over the government, and then once Emperor Palpatine comes in, he turns into an actual empire. From what we can see, yep. Yeah, did you hear also that I think it was a Chinese or Vietnamese student that was a graduate at her high school and is a student in Columbia University got deported for a stupid reason? Guess what was it? Yeah, she was only there just to, like, observe, nothing else. Yeah, because that's what the First Amendment is supposed to be. I agree. Yep. For example, don't forget the genocide in Germany with the Nazi concentration camps against the Jews. In a way, yep. Although the countries are different, now we're dealing with Israel and Palestine. Go ahead, Mel. That's fine.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Okay. Final lap. I was just gonna say final lap of this career mode race, by the way. Got all the way from last... Okay, she's still here. Also, I just want to know what you're doing right now, Kitty.
Playing with myself.
Oh. She's responded with what she's doing. She's basically pleasuring herself. Yeah, same here, Kitty. I don't mind you doing that too. Mm-hmm. And hey, Kitty, if you ever want to contact me, you can either ask me directly in stream for my number, and I can give it to you via your email if you want, or Mal can give it to you. If you ever want to talk to me as a distraction, I'm in there for that, Kitty. And sometimes I'm good when it comes to talking naughty, too. Just, I won, by the way. Yep. What I was gonna say earlier before Kitty, told us what she was doing, I just wanted to let you know, started from last place on the grid, came all the way to first. And just a reminder how many races are on the grid. At the start of each race, 20.
Yes, it absolutely was, and what an incredible victory and an important milestone as we head into the business end of the season. You know that's really going to matter from a confidence perspective to get them to the end of the season, potentially even more.
It looks like it's time once again to hand out the silverware as the successful drivers
No problem. What kind of makeup do you have on today?
Performance today by Williams, and they've got the race win to prove it.
Baseball's back. A new season brings opportunities for big wins, sellouts,
Oh, that's fun.
and excitement. You'll find all of these at only 2 places. The ballpark.
Don't be, Mal. You'll be good. You'll do good.
Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring
Oh, I'm sure they won't hate you, Mal. Remember, you said that his mom likes you, remember? Oh, sorry, yeah. Forgot about that. Yeah, I understand that. I just forgot that you haven't actually met her in person. No worries, Mal. Yeah.
Become an all-star saver with a 4%
That's good.
APY 4 or 7 month featured CD. Go to homestreet.com/CD-hits.
That's good. Good job, Mal.
Terms and conditions apply. $500 minimum opening deposit. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Yeah, please, okay? And it's not good for people to do that in terms of their emotional state. It's not funny. Especially ones with either BPD like Mal has, or ones with bipolar. Or even ones with ADHD or ADD. Yeah, it's never a nice thing to basically tell people to do things that are harmful to them, whether it be physical or mental. Just finished the race in Texas, just so you know, and now we're on to the 21st race on the calendar for career mode, which is Mexico.
Now's the time to make the switch to Polestar. From the intuitive
intuitive infotainment system to its head-turning design, Polestar 3 is for drivers unwilling to
Hey, Sophie girl.
That means merging a spacious, luxurious interior with the torque and handling of a sports car.
I hear my stream in the background. I'm guessing you have it on a speaker or something.
For competitive offers just for Tesla owners and book a test drive.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, forgot. I think it. All right, sounds good, Mel. Okay. Let me know when you sent it.
Then my friends at 33 Roofing have got you covered. Springtime is here and there's no better time to get your roof replaced than
I just got it.
Don't wait for seasonal price hikes and
Oh, she's a cutie. Good night, Sophie. Yeah, I would too if I was her. No worries.
Tom Glasgow here for the Sunset Auto family, proud to support professional baseball broadcasts in Seattle for years now. They know a thing or two about winning. Sunset Chevrolet has been the #1 volume Chevy dealer in Washington State for so long now, it's hard to keep track of this dynasty. The winning lineup, more selection, warranty protection for life, and oil changes for life. Sunset exclusives that'll save you thousands. Can other Chevy dealers provide these? Sure.
What you thinking of wearing when you get to Damien's place, Mel?
People do like that. You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, forgot about that. Whoops. Guys, I just checked the standings for both the drivers and constructors' points total. It looks like that my team and myself are in the lead of the points. Yeah, our constructor team, Williams, is 3 points ahead of McLaren, 479 to 476, and I'm in the lead of the drivers. 479, and the next closest racer is Max Verstappen of Red Bull. He's 344. And we got 5 more races to go. Yeah, for my career. And this is the first season that I'm in, yeah. We got Mexico, which is the next race. Then we got Sao Paulo in Brazil. Then Vegas. Then Lusail and Qatar. And then Yas Island in Abu Dhabi. But I'm going to switch over to Custom Grand Prix so I can practice up on the Singapore track. And when it comes to real life Formula 1, there's not going to be a race this weekend or next weekend right for this time frame because they are on a 2-week break until April 3rd. So basically, we're taking a couple weeks off for a break in between the last race we did and the next race. No, it's just part of our schedule. Yeah, and once April 3rd comes up, next race will be on Suzuka International Racing Course in Japan. No, that's not what I said. No, it's part of their scheduling where if they want to have a break in between races and stuff like that, they can. It's for everybody to have. Yeah. It's not like some teams get a break and some teams don't. Everybody gets a break in between races. Yep. I love you, by the way, Mel. No problem. And if you want me to save his to you, Kitty, I can. I love you, Kitty. Gulliver's 2 viewers in there right now, so she's probably still in there. Yeah, busy with herself right now. But yeah, I'm serious, Kitty. I do want you to know I still care about you, and I don't know if you're okay with me saying that to you, but if you are, I just want to let you know, like I've been telling Mel, I love you. Not only as a best friend, but potential lover if you want to be. And if you want to be my girlfriend, Kitty, Mal will be okay with that. As long as you agree to my terms, though, Kitty, of learning to follow the rules, okay? And on top of that, not trying to harm me, too. Yeah. Unless you still want to be married to Kai, I can understand that.
It's hot, it's humid, it's one of the most physical and mental challenges
Yep.
of them all.
Just know that I still care about you as a best friend, Kitty.
I love Kai.
That's fine. That's fine, Kitty. I just wanted to let you know that as a best friend, I love you, okay? She says she loves Kai. Yeah, but just know this, Kitty. Just know this, Kitty. I'm only saying I love you to you as a best friend, okay? Don't take it wrong as that I love you in terms of relationship, okay? Yeah. And I am being honest with you, Kitty. I'm not forcing you to be with me. I'm just giving you another option if you want to actually not be with Kai. But if you do, I understand. I'm not forcing you.
So the rain's easing off a bit, but the track is still going to be wet for a while. Be careful.
Just know that but I just want to ask you, if you're okay at this, if either of you want to actually do it with me sometime. Hopefully it's not both of you at the same time. Yeah, because remind me, Mel, you're not bisexual, are you? Yeah, so that's family. Yeah. That would be wrong for both of you. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. I'm sure she will not too. Who knows?
Take it easy to start with. The track's very wet. Check's complete. Everyone be aware. We've got a car leaving the garage.
No worries, Mel. You keeping it, kind of like a straight style, or what are you doing with it? Okay. That's beautiful. Oh, that's cute. What color bow? Nah. Typical girl pink. Oh, you okay? Oh, you asked why you pinched your hair or something? Ouch. That doesn't sound good. Hopefully you didn't actually hurt yourself, though. Yeah, I was about to say, hopefully it's not too bad. That's good.
Langoliers an RBI single his last time up in the seventh. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Now the stretch by Vargas. The 2-0 pitch is inside the ball. 2. 2-1 the count.
No worries. Take your time.
Vargas, I guess. I don't know. He took off the strike. Yeah, I think he was down. I'm not sure. Now the board says 3-0. Here's the pitch on the way, whatever it is, and it's a strike. So let's go with the board right now.
Forgot to ask you, by the way, Kitty, but how's Kai been doing after what happened with his brother?
6 runs now on 11 bases. Runners get their leads. At the corners and the 3-1 on the way. Langoliers.
Yeah, I bet I would be too if I was him, just so you know, Kitty. Plus, Kitty, I don't know. Plus, Kitty and Mal knows about this. I don't know if I told you already. I dealt with that same type of stuff too when my brother got into the hospital. Though my brother's situation was worse in the hospital than Kai's is, I think. That's what I meant, yeah, sorry. Yeah, but he has brain damage. And move his muscles too. Because of the fact that what he's done to Keone is basically not the exact same type of way I felt I dealt with this with my brother when he was in the hospital, but it's in a way a similar thing. Mainly because of him being more handsome than Frankie. It's the delusional reason to be exact. Which one of the key sins that he did against Keone, just for that reason, is jealousy. Even though I'm not religious, I'm just being honest with you on that. I understand, Mel. I'm here for you. I'm here for you, Mel, okay? Like I told you, Kitty, by the way, you are more than welcome to contact my phone number if you need to. I still care about you as a friend. You mean text me, that's what I meant. That's what you meant. Oh, okay. I get it, yeah. Just know, this as a reminder, by the way, Kitty, and Mel knows about this too. I am not able to currently receive or send pictures or do group chats on my phone currently because of the current, device restrictions on my phone. Yep. whenever possible, do a video call together. And we even done ones on Zoom, and on top of that, I think, no, we haven't done one on the phone, have we? Yeah, but we have done video calls on Zoom and Facebook. Even though, which I'm gonna say this to Kitty ahead of time, your account's name is different, it's just an alias that you're using.
We're seeing some good times set by drivers on intermediates, box sprinters.
Mm-hmm. He did. His loss. Whether it be the girl you mentioned earlier or another one. Yeah.
Looking for his first base hit of the season. Steps back in, Spence from the belt. Now the windup and the 0-1 on the way to Julio. Just a bit outside, the ball, 1-1 ball and 1 strike. Tonight, the Randy Rosarena cross-arm hoodie given away to fans this evening. Good promotion on a cool night like this in Seattle. The windup and the 1-1. Julio takes a strike. The outside corner at the knees, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tomorrow, game 3 of the 4-game series.
No worries, Mal. No worries.
I'd take a set of intermediates in these unpredictable conditions.
Past the diving first baseman Soderstrom and Julio Rodriguez with his first hit of the 2025 season. Hard hit ball the other way. Mariners hoping for a rally with 2 down here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Okay.
Good job by Julio going the other way, and Soderstrom was playing way off the line. He went diving to his left and not get there. So Julio aboard, and that'll bring up Cal Raleigh, the DH tonight. Cal has walked, grounded out to Muncie at second, and struck out his last time up in the 6th. Big day for Cal, the announcement of his 6-year contract extension. Pitch on the way to Cal, and it's low. And inside for ball 1. His mom and dad up from North Carolina, along with his younger brother, also
You okay, Mel?
catcher, and his sister here at the ballpark tonight.
Okay, because
The look in by Spence, and the 1-0
I understand, Mel. Just know that I'm here for you, okay?
low and inside for ball
Okay,
2.
when you're
2
ready,
balls and
let's go.
no strikes. A lot of his teammates in that
I know, but you should not do that, okay?
about 3:30 this afternoon to support their teammate. A lot of the pitching staff.
I understand. I understand. Just know that me and Damien are here for you, okay?
Here's the stretch and the 2-0. Swing and a foul back by Cal. It's now 2-1.
Yeah.
And if you're going to make an investment in a ball player, this is the guy, Cal Raleigh.
Yeah, if you had no one nearby.
Great year last year. 34 home
Mm-hmm.
runs, 100 runs batted in, and 6 steals. Here's the set by
Yeah.
Spence.
And your mom would have been upset, and possibly your sister, Kitty, too.
Behind the plate, and the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah.
The media today with his teammates
But,
in that press conference room, he said, I want to
yeah,
play
but
serious.
I do want to remind you, Kitty, like I told your sister, both of you and your mom are beautiful women, and I do think that in some ways your mom's attractive, too.
Then it did. Here's the set. And 2-2 on the way. Swung
But,
and a miss, and a fastball for
and
strike 3. And that is going to
I'm just curious about this, by the way, Kitty. If this is true, from what I know, have known possibly from someone, or from Frankie possibly, or not Frankie, but herself telling us this in the chat. Is it true that you and, or your mom is into doing it with dogs? Is that true or no? Well, remember a couple of times when she's joined my chat that she at one point said that? Because she had...
Okay, I think the track's going to be drying out quite soon. Be careful you don't burn out
Could,
your tyres.
could have been, but who knows. Kitty might know better than you, though. Yeah, is it true of what she said in the chat, or was that Frankie impersonating her? I just want to make sure that's true, Kitty, if you're still here.
Drugs and alcohol took control of my life. One night I was in jail, and I prayed for something better. And God
8:52 p.m. saying I love Kai.
mentors who wanted to see me get better. I'm a completely different person, thanks to God and the mission.
Maybe, yeah.
Be inspired, volunteer, or donate at agm.org. You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
Well, here we go to the top half of the ninth inning. The East lead by a score of 6-0. Carlos Vargas back out there. He came on and got the final out in the top half of the eighth inning. Leading things off for the Athletics, Tyler Soderstrom. Big night last night and another big night tonight. Here's the pitch to him, swinging a drive down the left field line and deep into the corner. Arozarena on the run, and he makes the catch. Holy smokes, what a grab by Randy Arozarena. Off with a crack of the bat, deep down the left field line, into the corner. Outruns the baseball, he gets to it, hangs onto it, and he makes an outstanding catch. And there's one away for the A's here in the top half of the ninth. What a play.
Love you, Mel.
And that'll bring up Andujar.
I know, I'm here for you, Mel.
For Brown in the seventh inning. Stations along the line, we owe you an ID.
Never say that, Mel. You're not fat.
I'll tell you what, the 3 R's out there.
That's only because you're disorder on how much food you eat is causing you to feel that way. Yeah. And I will be... No, there's no way. I've seen pictures of you recently, Mel. You're not fat. Yeah, it's also one of the, like, mental disabilities you have in terms of thinking you're fat, but you're not in terms of the food you eat. That's it, yep. Yeah, but I do want to be honest with you, Mel. Even though you have that, I still love you. Never. Yeah, on Facebook and Zoom, I've seen you on there, you're not fat. Yeah, I can hear you. No worries, you're good. Sounds good, Mel. I love you too, Mel, and have a good time with him tonight. See you, Mel. Bye. Mwah.
We think this rain should stop sometime in the next few laps. The dry line's going to come in quickly, so don't waste any time getting back up to speed. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Northwest coming. Fireplace, a garage door, or outdoor barbecue. Fireside home solution.
Ah, come on, really? There we go. Much better, much better.
Okay, radar is clear, weather is looking good for now. Okay, not sure whether dries or inters are faster, we're right on the crossover. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Oh, whoops. There we go. Turn in the garage.
Okay, so it looks like the track's drying out nicely. It's worth thinking about revisiting some of the earlier programs to see if we can improve on the results. All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out onto the track.
Are you still there, Kitty? I just want to make sure.
opportunity to get him in there. Trailing 7-0.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, I was about to hit the wall there. I'm gonna flashback it. Up to about right there. There we go. That's definitely not bad of a lap there.
Shop Mazda.com or stop in and meet our friends at Mazda of Everett, located in Everett.
Okay, mate, our best lap so far, 1:30.6.
Make sure our friends at Mazda of Everett are on your list.
You're listening to Mariners Baseball.
And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
Season and game 2 of the series, so the series all even at 1 game apiece. Gary Hill alongside Rick Riz.
Yeah, sounds like the
As
Mariners
night
lost
falls
tonight.
in
Oh well.
Singapore, the track starts to warm up, and it'll be red hot by the time we find out who's on pole for tomorrow's race. Time to set the grid then. Welcome along to qualifying here in Singapore.
What's. That's definitely not a bad lap. Not bad, not bad. I'll take it.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s.
Here we go, now onto the Singapore Grand Prix.
For good in 2008. We missed it for a couple of years, but it was great to come back to the Singapore Grand Prix. Things have changed slightly around the Marina Bay circuit with 4 corners removed between turns 16 and 19. It means the lap length is now just over 3 miles, and that might come as a welcome relief to the drivers, and more especially their brakes. And joining me in the commentary box today with the best view on what is about to unfold and some strong views on the action we're about.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
There we go, that should work.
Radio. Check. Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please. Conditions look stable at the moment, no rain currently expected.
Alright, about to get back to the grid spot.
Okay, not the best placement there, mate. Let's try and get a good launch as the race starts.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
so that's the rest of the...
Wasn't a good parking move that time, but that's okay.
Grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights. Okay, DRS is now available.
Nope. Got a warning on that. Oh well.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Oh, come on, really? There we go.
You're in first position, front of the pack. Norris is behind you. They're on fresh mediums. 16 laps now until your pit window opens. 27 laps to go.
Ah, come on. How's that a warning? There we go.
And that's 26 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, whoops. Oh, yeah, no.
Behind. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap, 1 minute 35.1. Alright, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy. Copy. And Verstappen's behind. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 6 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap, 1:35.2.
Ah, come on, really? How's that work? Ability?
Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
Alright, well, looks like there's gonna be rain in a few minutes, guys. So we might have to switch over to inters or full wet tires.
pack, that's P1. Verstappen behind you now. They're on old mediums. Pit window opens in 12 laps time. 12 laps. And that's 23 laps to go. Three laps of fuel remaining. We think we might see some rain. ETA about 15 minutes. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 22.1 seconds. Gap to your teammate behind, 22.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 18th. Your last lap time, 1 minute 36.6.
Dang, man. He's not doing good at that race.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Oops. Oh, nah, come on.
Right, so far, our best lap, 1:33.6. As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship. In first position, front of the pack, and Verstappen's behind. They're on old mediums. Okay, your pit window opens in 9 laps time. You've got 20 laps left until the end. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes' time. Rain in 10 minutes.
Oh, whoops.
So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, we can take you this lap.
I'm thinking of switching over to mediums in this next lap. Might help me down to 15, but it's better than nothing. Or I might go a lap later. Who knows? But once I get into the pit lanes, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start my stream. So, have a good rest of your night, and see you guys tomorrow when I stream my league race. It's up for tomorrow afternoon. Ah, come on.
Understood. Stopping this lap. You're leading the pack. That's P1. Norris is behind you. They've just entered the pits. Okay, they're on fresh hards. You've got 4 laps until your pit window opens. George is in the pits. He's in the pits now. Okay, we're down to 15 laps of fuel left now. Let's go, come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Alright, I am actually gonna stop the stream now, guys. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.